Harry, what about another big game, and it's massive? One of your old clubs, and of course Frank at Everton.
Yeah.
Down in the East End of London, West Ham against Everton. What gives here? God, this is
Massive game.
Oh, it's so important, this one.
It is for both clubs, in all honesty, both managers. I mean, Davis come under pressure at West Ham. I mean, he's done a fantastic job the last couple of years there, and suddenly they've had a bad run. And now he's under big pressure suddenly, and obviously Frank's under severe pressure at Everton. So I don't know. It's not a pleasant. It won't be a pleasant place to be stood on that touchline if you're getting beat tomorrow. That's for sure.
So Harry, I'm looking at my screen here, and I don't know why I do. Honestly, some of these Everton fans are really vicious going for me here. I'm saying Everton, what a club, fantastic club. I don't know who owns it now. Is it Mashiri? Is it Usmanov? Bill's done all he can. And yet he still gets pelters. I'm saying, Harry, and you've been a manager at top clubs, some of these players have got to look themselves in the mirror now and say, am I doing enough for Frank? And what is wrong with that? How can they keep blaming Ken Wright? How can they stop the board going to a football game? It's a joke.
Al, you look at the managers they've had. Look at the Ancelotti, Koeman, Martinez, Silva, who's now doing a great job at Fulham, Benitez. No one's made a success. At the end of the day, the recruitment has been poor. There's too many players there earning too much money and nowhere near worth what they're being paid. It's a problem, and they're short. He's got, if the centre forward's not fit, he's got a problem. He hasn't got a goal scorer to come off the bench. They don't look like they're spending any money in the window. They haven't bought anybody in yet. I mean, they've got to do something surely and have a go. I think they were interested in Danny Ings, but they get beat by West Ham for him. And even that's a gamble. Danny Ings has had his injuries and has been a fantastic player, but he's not showed that form now for a while, so they're just in a position where they've got to take chances and hope that someone comes off for them. But it's a bad situation, I think, at Everton. Very difficult.
Harry, have you had a chance to speak to Frank? Because obviously you've been in big situations yourself, and played a real experienced manager like yourself. And can I go and have a word with Uncle Harry, see what he thinks about the situation? Have you had a chance to speak to Frank?
Yeah, no, I speak to him. I'll ring him, see how he is, and he's trying for his life to get one or two in. He knows they're short in certain areas, but I think at the moment they're sort of running, as I say, I think they were half interested in Danny Ings, but again, it's not like, it's not like you're going out. You look at these other clubs, look at the money they're spending. Look, it's incredible. The Chelsea's, they bring in another player every day with 30, 40, 50 million. It's unreal. And you're supposed to try to compete with these teams, but even Forest are bought in. And look at the players they're bought in, not Forest. Probably signed 25 players since the end of last season. But no, nothing seems to happen there at the moment. They just seem to be plodding along with what they've got and trying to get the best out of what they've got. But they're short. They're short of real quality.
Harry Connor with Forest, they got